Gonna be mayhem. I told you. Fucking like a book.
Yeah. Oh, wow, maybe that's too loud.
Usually we can relate very much that in the motor racing. Example, you're driving rally car in a forest extremely really fast, and you need courage to able to brake late, to go throttle really early, go very close to the apex of the corners.
Kimmy's getting torn to give the place back to you.
Kimmy, get out of the f***ing way.
Don't shout there. I'll not have a chance, but go to the course.
That's right, Josie. Get ready to get out of the fucking way.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
I'm all hepped up on adult Mountain Dew, and I'm coming at you like a spider monkey. notice how we have our light up Husfeld sign turned off. It's because I'm not using a drive hub with my Husfeld Ultimates like I should be, so I've read. How the fuck would you do that anyway? Just wondering. I keep telling Recoil that I got this drive hub sitting here and he should be using it for his Simcubes, not his Simcube stuff, but his VRS base. I said I would bring over the pedals and the drive hub, and then he could race with us in these online things or whatever, just for fun. I got no response yet. You don't even need an internet connection for this. Well, I think you do need an internet connection. But you could probably just ping off your phone. For real. Like, probably. Like, most people's phone connection is probably sufficient to fucking run, like, whatever this is. You think? I don't know. I'm more of a computer hack than I am a technician, so I really couldn't tell you properly if it's right or wrong. Or if anything that I do is right or wrong. I can just tell you what works for me. And how I do this elaborate bullshit that I put on for everybody. Well, nobody, actually. Hey, look, I got straps. You want to see my strap on? Here, look. I look like a fucking paratrooper, man. Ready to jump in. Can't really see it because it's dark in here. The light will come on really quick and you'll see it if my PlayStation works. Ah! You know what I think is insane? I was looking at my stats today, like through the YouTube app, to see like what people like, how people watch it, like, you know, categorizes it on percentages and stuff like that. Like 38% of the people that watch me on a television, which I thought was like interesting. You know what I mean? So they're using their smart enabled TV to watch me as opposed to like, you know, their phone or like a tablet or something like that I would suspect them to. I don't know, I like numbers. I'm always looking at stuff like that, you know. It's the crew chief in me. Trying to always, you know, maximize your potential, like even in the game within the game, so to speak. So like I don't like totally like let the statistics drive me and what I do, but I definitely look every now and again to see what they suggest I should do. Like right now, the statistics like suggest that I should live stream like 3 or 4 days a week, because like it drives more traffic than like doing like unboxings and stuff like that. It like brings people to the unboxings because of what it looks like, and like, you know, some of my like other stuff that I like to do, like the go-kart track and what else, you know, the roller coasters and like stuff like that, and these Govee lights. Like this is my favorite thing, you know what I mean? One of the reasons I like doing this more than I like going over to iRacing and stuff like that. iRacing is just, there's too much on the line, it requires too much all the time, of too much of everything, and it's just not as fun as doing this. It's not as fun as doing the $250 4K Assetto Corsa, you know what I mean? And that's why those places that, you know, run these rigs and stuff like that for people, I think the Super Lap does iRacing, but I'm not sure how they do it. I think they do like some type of corporate account. But like most of the other places, they use Assetto Corsa. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, like the one place, the guy that we raided, was it like last week, the I Am Dino dude or whatever, like he's at some place called like, I forget what it's called, but it's in Las Vegas. It's like Vegas Inferno or something like that. It's some kind of like big arcade, and they have, you know, these devices. Just like the place I went into the other day, the go-kart place, they have Simgear.com motion rigs. different from Simgear.club. Just want to come out and say that my brother thinks that we get sued for being who we are. I don't think that's the case. But anyway, big difference. There's Simgear.club, and then there's Simgear.com. I'm pretty sure we were here first, or maybe Ian, Ian picked the name, I think. So I thought it was a great name, and I said go with it. And that's how that was born. Because it used to be just RaceBook. Or it actually started off with something crazy. I forget what I called it originally. It was something ridiculous based off of like Gran Turismo Sport tournament physics. So it had to be taken away immediately and replaced. I came up with RaceBook. Ian came up with Simgear.club.
Now back end out nicely here. Stay on the gas. Yeah, good. Really close.
I can't wait to get my new hat. I'm not sure I've had a red hat since high school. Actually, let's look. This has to get done. This has to go on the project bench. What I have here is my butterfly configured wheel. I haven't worked on it in a while. It's been sitting on here on a box, keeping the box closed. I thought that was a good place for it. I'm gonna bring it over here to the marble run area and maybe move some of this camera junk so it has a space. That has to get done. What else has to get done? It's a rainy day. We should work on the Harry Potter diorama. Yeah! 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 Harry Potter dioramas! What? Yeah! Woo! When you are. I get excited about that stuff. Rehabbing Lego sets? Yeah! Who gets excited about rehabbing Lego sets too? I do! I have this really cool one we originally built together. It is a frozen jewelry box. I've got to find the plans, get the parts out, sort them, and get her done! So I'm ready. I'm going to do a race of the 5, and I'm going to go right into the time trials. What was the one that I wanted to get gold in? There's a new one that I thought I had a shot, like right out of the bat. I came in silver. Right. Oh, the caterer. Yeah, the caterer was fun. You're right, though, man. This gets you sweaty. Honestly, I might want to turn the force feedback up for a caterer. I might think about doing a catering profile, because if I can make that a little heavier, it might be a little better. Maybe I can just go up one click. Because I kind of turned this one down just because I didn't like that sound. But the sound never really went away. It's still there. You know, the power supply kind of like, squeal. It's just kind of like the new thing for the holding force. Like the only other thing that I could do to like see if it's like something weird or normal is try my other power supply. Or replace the power supply. You can buy replacement power supplies all day long on Amazon. All day long. All day. All day. All day. All day long. Sorry. I get really excited. I've been looking at things for the house, like, lately. Like, I look for a lot of, like, house stuff. Like, homeowner, or, like, housing things. What are these things all about? These floppers. I don't care. So which one should we do here? Whew. I can't do the car that I'm in because it's Japanese, obviously. I could stay on the dirt tip and do this. Oh, I could use the other car from the Arizona Challenge or whatever for this. Let me find out what that is first. And what's this? First place, 600. 2 laps. Why don't we do this today? 600 or less. Is there tire changing in this? Trying to think of what car I used last. Could use that old ass Ferrari. Yeah. Woo. Alright, so I have the Elantra N and I have the Iconic 6. Dude, are you seriously? Like, you ain't joking, man. Like, I thought I was kidding. Hyundai has all the new cars on this game. Dude, Koreans are out of their mind with, like, you know, playing this game right now. They have to be. And or, like, that's why they have that challenge that I posted, so they're trying to get people to play this game really hard in Korea. Alright, we got a lot of over 600 cars. This kind of sucks. Ooh, that Corvette is sweet. I'll die in that Corvette on Nordschleife. This one, side pipes, the astronaut Corvette. You gotta be kidding me, man. This car still has the ugly sweater car on there. Why? Oh, I used Al's car, didn't I? And that's what I used. I used Al's Corvette. Where is it? There it is. I need to use this car, I think. I'd like to use this car, but I'll get smoked. I'll get effing smoked. This car's cool. You gotta, like, have some kind of, like, turbo car that has, like, a 7th gear or something like that. If you don't, you're gonna get smoked. This is the car I rolled over a long time ago when they first started this game. This is the car that I think that Toyota copied to make their new GT car. They didn't copy the car, but they definitely copied the formula. Because, like, it's identical to that kind of, like, ancient, like, roadster, like, you know, motif where, like, you know, you pretty much the driver sits, like, right on the back wheel. It's kind of like a chariot, like, design. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, where you got, like, you know, you're sitting behind and the horses are way up front. I could go vintage. I think I should do this car. I mean, I could do this car again. Let's see here. What did I say I was going to do to this car? I was going to make this car better. So there's no tire wear, right? It's just like a fake out game, yeah? Oh, shit. We're out of that one now. Damn it. Gonna go back in here again. Try and find something else. Any suggestions? No, I'm not doing the fucking Volvo station wagon. Never. That car might be cool, though. I could put racing tires on this and just be smoking fast. I could put racing tires on this. Why don't I put racing tires on this and see what happens? That's probably a good idea, yeah? I think that's probably a good idea. Or I could put racing tires on the Caterham. Oh, fuck yeah, let's try that. Hold on a second here. Phew, this is gonna be fucking nuts. No. want some grip. You know how many times I've bought racing tires, thought that they were applied, gone out there, and then have it not be on there and have it be total junk? Oh my God. Jeez, racing mediums. Fucking A. That's nuts. Okay. Should I make this one work and go with it? I'm gonna go with it, I think. This just sounds like fun now. I'm going with it. Here we go. All right. Keep on rolling, baby. 5%. It didn't go any. It went down. Did it go down? It went up? It keeps going up. The first one went up. I can't believe that, dude. That's not fair. Okay. We can do this. Ooh. Challenge accepted. Because you know I'm not here to be a bitch and I'm not fucking around. Let's do this. Even if I get my ass... Oh, is it raining? Oh, it's raining. Shit, it's raining, isn't it? All right, well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out how good racing tires are. I think I'm in big trouble. I think I just did myself. For you, Josie, because they like you, because you got a PlayStation 5 Pro or whatever, and you're cool, and you're in the top 10. Me, I'm just some schmo, man. I'm just up here knocking at the gates, dude. Trying to see what I can come up with off of you, bro. I'm gonna get done here. You think I'm gonna think this is gonna work? I think in the infield I might be able to do okay if I can hold this thing together. Because it is a scary freaking car, man. I don't know if I can do this. I would much rather have that, like, Acura or something like that.
Hello. Okay, can you bring it back, Lance? No. Oh, thank you.
Alright, I gotta take care of this hair. This hair thing is out of control, man. We've called into the central office and we've got an appointment to get this part of the Android taken care of. In the meantime, I'm gonna tuck it into the hair roll here so I can put my head back and forth. Otherwise, it's not an option. It's like a tether. When I start to like sit back and like get comfortable, and then all of a sudden I gotta like move my head or something like that. It's like the dog at the end of the leash and the end of the yard, you know, for the mailman. I can't move my head. My daughter's like, so? And I'm like, I'm sorry, honey. My daughter's had really long hair her whole life. And I'm just like, you know, experiencing it again for the second time. This is the longest my hair's ever been. It's too long. Down to my bum almost. Woo! Just gives me an opportunity to wear cool Simgear.club hats. Yeah. Danica! That was my fault. I had to test this thing out a little bit. I like it. This is going to be fun. Car gets light, even lighter when you got to lift a little bit. So like I tried to drag the brake first. Fuck you. Well, there goes my clean race bonus. Bump drafting. I'd be surprised if I get a full lap. Don't rain, don't rain, don't rain, don't rain. Don't even mist. This car is definitely an early shifter. Woohoo! I touched the grass, it almost killed me. Yeah, how did I know you were going to do that? How did I know you were going to do 3 moves instead of 2? I don't know. I gotta imagine this is one of those tracks where you would actually benefit from like more of like a treaded tire. All right, let's see if I can make it stick. My eyes are like watering. This is the spot where I gotta be like on fire with this car. Because like once we get to the straightaway, are you fucking mad, bro? Go figure, there's a Korean up there jamming up the field. They're bribing. Oh, I'm not waiting for that son of a bitch. Woo! I used to see Ric Flair in the grocery store when I lived in Charlotte. We lived in a nice neighborhood near the hospital. We lived in an apartment or a condo nearby, so I'd see him in the bars around town, in the restaurants, and in the grocery store. And I'd never failed. I'd see him, and he'd see me, and he knew it was coming. It was like after the first or second time, it was like, ah, yeah. The third or fourth time, it was almost like, yeah, you know, bring it on. All right, so clearly I'm gonna have to do like magic in the infield. Because they're pulling away from me on the straightaways. So I need a 3-second lead by the end of this lap, otherwise I'm not gonna win. Come on now. Come on, I'm gonna run with this bull. I can't run with it, I gotta run it over. Look at it pull away from me on the turbo. Fucking A. Sorry, bud. Scratch my fender, fucker. Fuck! And that's why you have a direct drive wheel right there. It's all good, we still got this. That's not a wang wang, is it? Fucking wang wang. The wang wang. I'm done. I'll never get past the wang. It's too wide. It's hitting all the walls, that wang. Should have a penalty. Look at it go. Does it cut grass good? How good does it cut grass? Because I'm going to find out. Hopefully everyone's fucking cheering for me at home. This is my favorite part of the track. Like a roller coaster, this part. I gotta say from that right now, at this standpoint, it's a big fuck you to China. I think I can hold that off. They're not even near the straightaway yet. Oh, here they come. I'm like driving a fucking parachute. Oh my God, here it comes. Should cut the grass. Fuck it. Paint the line. Fuck you! Yeah! Epic. Look at that fucking picture. Yeah! .8026, because I cut the track by like 2 seconds. Paint that in 804. Woo! How about that for a slice of fried gold? Burned up my time, man. A 4-star ticket? You. My dude. Come on now. My dude! Ugh. Well, we did it, and that was epic. I love it. What a warm-up, yeah? That hurt. This thing looks like it's got different offset tires. Like taller front to back. I mean, you know, taller in the rear. Also a little narrower in the front. Maybe it's just the width. The rims are the same, but the tire dimensions are different, maybe. The car was pretty ridiculous. I would definitely go out there and feel your edge of grip, and just know that you're going to be a rocket in the infield and stand behind nobody. Just dive down in there, use their door to turn if you have to, because it'll be okay. And if the first one doesn't work, give him one more for good luck. Yeah, the dumb, like, Fraga AI, like, puts up the stupidest moves, like, all the time. You know, it's going offline to block me, basically. Like, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, I can accept that a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine, but that's just, that was bad. I'm already offline to try and pass you. You're gonna go offline too to, like, you know, why don't you just stay online and try and side by side me and pinch me down? Try and block me? That's like, that's a stupid move. I mean, I'm gonna afford you the courtesy of giving you the fucking shittier line if I'm a race car driver, that's for sure. I'm gonna take my line, and if you think you're gonna hold it down there, I'm gonna make sure that you have to hold it down there. That's what I try and tell Tim when I say, hey man, inside one, outside, you know, two. I want him to find the best way around the corner with, like, out sacrificing, pinching somebody down, or giving somebody the line, and then, like, if he doesn't, you know what I mean, a lot of times this is what causes the issue, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he, like, comes in the middle of the corner or whatever, he's automatically gonna push up to where that guy's at, because that guy's automatically gonna be coming down. You know what I mean? Anyway, so if you don't take the room away from him before he, you know, you give it to him, you know what I'm saying? Like on the corner entrance, Tim's just afraid of getting side by side with someone that close. He doesn't trust me or something like that, or then that code. And that's a lot. That's a serious thing too with iRacing. Is kind of pisses people off. Why they'd rather pay, like, you know, a set amount of money to play like ACC for a long time versus iRacing, or which we call the new one is Le Mans Ultimate, because, like, you may have bad net code, but at least you're not paying a monthly service fee or anything like that. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think so. Are you? Do you pay a monthly service fee for that, or you just buy it and that's it? iRacing is fucking ridiculous these days with, like, what they're trying to pump out of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're switching over to console. Like, they're trying to get. They need new users and, like, you know, regular user bases. Because, like, I think they're getting people to turn over quick. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I mean, who's gonna pay 2 years or two? I mean, like, I don't understand why people would do that anyway. People have multiple accounts on that service. Multiple accounts. Maybe they let them lapse and just, you know, revive them, like, you know, time and again. Because, like, I know you can do that. Like, you know, the one guy that races in these community events, he does that. Like, he doesn't have a yearly service, like, plan or whatever. Like, I pay for the year, or, you know, I think, you know, most of the time I've been paying for 2 years just because it's cheaper. And, like, you don't have to worry about it. Like, I think I'm fine until, not this year, but next year. I don't know. I have to look. Fucking Al's on auto renew for the last 3 years. He just found out last year. I think he's not anymore. Maybe he is. I don't know. I'm gonna go check him out this week, I think. I'm gonna give him a shirt. Alright, just about closing down lap 1 here. Look at the pack of cars behind me. Holy shit. This car is so light and the tires are so grippy, you could basically run it around the corners like on a bicycle. Like that one time I got turned a little bit by the dude, he just kind of like started going straight again. It was the darndest thing. I thought I was dead. I thought I was restarting for sure. I was getting ready to put my hands up to say Danica, and then all of a sudden the car was straight again. All right, this is lap 2. I'm chasing down the Wang Wang now. No, we're chasing down the green Lambo. And then there's a Wang Wang too. I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be running that car in the TC 600 class, but hey, what do I know?
Oh yeah, it was so easy. You can't believe it.
I'm gonna go do coffee things. I'll be right back.
No, it wasn't.
yeah, I made it past the Wang Wang already, huh? I must have missed all the funny Wang Wang jokes. Normally I change the camera. I didn't. We are one. What an awesome seat in there. I wonder how comfortable that isn't. It looks like they have you sit on a piece of wet fiberglass and then wait like a day or two and there's your seat. Kind of like what we got going on down here in most of our seats. I thought the finish was the best. Look at this thing tracking me down. Oh, man. Dude, the rabbit and the hunter. Woo! Oh my God, look at that. It's like Godzilla. I thought I only needed a 3-second gap. Apparently you need like an 8-second gap. Watch this. Middle fingers. Ha 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 ha. Made you look, Wang. Made you look, Wang. We don't need to watch that again. What car did you use, Josie? Did you use this car? Time to head to the ranch. What tires did you use? Did you do more power or more grip? Usually you like to fiddle with the dials a little bit more than me. I went the easy route. Did they break your time down? No, you're still there. I gotta get in there, man. Yeah, I thought for sure we were gonna be better off doing a racing tire and having, you know, that infield advantage, knowing damn well that I was gonna get smoked on the straightaways. But man, that thing was so light, I felt like I could have done like a Mario Kart hop over things if I needed to. I might put my glasses on, because like, I was like, for a second there, I was having trouble seeing. Maybe I got salmonella from those bad jalapenos. We had some shady stuff last night, man. The stuff they pass off for food in these restaurants these days, man. Oh, dude. We went to this place on the way home from the shopping trip that we had yesterday called the... well, actually, I won't even tell you what it was called. I'll just tell you what they did there. They had archery, axe throwing, this thing called foaling or bomb bowling, where you throw a football at, whatchamacallit, it's a bowling pin set up like, you know, a bowling alley or whatever. So, like, the object is to hit, like, a pin to make them all fall down, which is, like, impossible, but great for drunks to think that they can do it, because they're just going to hang out and drink more beer. People that were there were walking around with the footballs like they were babies. It was pretty weird, because there's nobody there, man. There's absolutely nobody there. And it was like $100 for, like, some of the worst food on earth, man. Like, I swear to God, they came out with, like, a lunch truck Philly cheesesteak. You know what I mean? Like, they had, like, microwaved, like, a frozen one for me or something like that, and it was, like, gross. It's up in, like, the refrigerator right now, and I'm having, like, you know, second thoughts about even feeding it to the garbage can. You know, it was that bad. Everything had a weird taste to it. Like, you know, they had me, like, this drink, like, ginger ale, and it kind of had, like, this, like, warm taste to it, and I'm wondering, what the fuck is this? So definitely, you know, the refrigerant line for, like, the ginger ale is not the, you know, there. It's not cold. That line is in the attic where it's hot, because it, like, melted all the ice by the time they got it to the table. What was the other? My daughter had a Starry. She said that was good. My wife said the water tasted like dish soap. So, and I believe her. And I didn't taste it, but I believe her. Oh man, I got 4 million credits. Whoop, whoop. How did I get 4 million credits? What did I do to deserve that? Anyway, enough talk. Time to set one. Oh, this lap is shit. This lap is also shit. Good thing I saw that cactus coming, I almost hit it. Ugh. I gotta get better at that corner. It's scary and I go in really early. I know it. Bad shift. Lost a ton of power. Off the leaderboard. Fuck. Must be entering there too early. I didn't like that other one anyway. My theory is the line hasn't really changed, just the gears in which you use to get there have. See, like right there, I'm on a crown that I shouldn't be on. I should be in a little bit. It's kind of too easy, too. I liked it better when it was harder. I should be in on the inside there. There you go, I like that. Like that. I didn't go to third gear fast enough. See, like, I want to do this. Just keep my foot in the gas and just keep hitting the shifters. But it doesn't really work for me all the time. That's why I lift a little bit sometimes, and I probably shouldn't. All right. Still shit. That's still shit. Surprised I didn't hit the wall yet. I knew that was gonna happen. And I'm fine with it. Hi, YouTube. What's up? See? Fucking that sucked too. So, like I was saying here, the principle I'm trying to explain here is like when I'm coming up into these sections here, like rather than like hit the brakes like I'm doing, like I should have my foot locked on the throttle the whole time. I should have it just completely matted. Like the only thing that like I should be doing is like maybe like having the throttle reversed or something like that. So like I touch it a little bit to like lift or something like that to make it easier for me to like not fuck up. Cause like that's really what I think I'm fucking up all the time. Cause I'm getting up into these corners and I can just, I know I'm lifting and I can hear the throttle and the engine note change. And then immediately the traction, you know, and like the car like basically hits a brick wall or something like that, which I find weird, but you know what I mean? It's still, like I said, this is fun. Having a good time. Because like I love driving this car. I love driving this track. It's fun. Oh, I'm messing that corner up really bad. Which means I'm probably messing up the corner or two before it. That's usually how it works. Alright, so this run I'm doing 50-50. I'd rather just hit the wall. I haven't hit a lap yet. Not offended by that. I faster than my last time? I don't think so. I don't even know. I think so, yeah. I think I went a second faster. I think I was a 2. I was a 2.5. Yeah. That's good. Fuck. That was probably good, but I didn't like it. I don't know how to hit that corner. It's like I'm trying to nip it here. Get it here, good. Nope. I know what I want, and I'm forcing the issue to try and get it. It ain't working. Problem with this reset is, and I'll tell you, and I know I'm not trying to make excuses, I'm just explaining like something here. iRacing, not iRacing, but Gran Turismo does this predicted gear thing based on your best lap. So my best lap is a 17.1, and it's not that anymore. So like the predicted gear it's telling me to use is wrong. Because it's a reset, and it doesn't know what my best lap is yet. Hopefully I've explained that fair enough. So I should ignore that shit. This is just like iRacing, you know, when you're doing dirt oval. The pace of this car is based on understanding the slip angle at which you need through the corners. I bet you look at my face, looks like I'm squeezed out of poop right there, because it felt like I did. Oh, what? It wasn't even close anyway. Yeah, I know, dog. I gotta take you outside. I gotta take this dog outside. I'm gonna try one more run here. Barking at me hard. She wants to go play in the water. Lately, she's been wanting to do that thing that I told you about the squirrels do. Like, kind of like what I do when I ground out there. She's been sitting in the cool grass. See, I need to be a half a car length in there. There's something to lean on there. That was not right. Hopefully it works out. No one really knows about this yet, really. The bar is low. We're trying to sneak in under the radar. I don't care if I beat my buddy, I just want to get close, because I know I'm always close. Well, he got me pretty good last one for this reset. Dog's cheering me on. Oh. See if I can duplicate that really awesome bush turn. Hopefully that was even better. Worse. Can't believe that's worse. All right, I did a flat. We're getting better. It would have been a 9 if I would have hit my last sector time. I've had a 7 in that last sector a couple of times. That's probably no good. I'm swimming better. Josie knows what I'm talking about. This is the real reason why esports drivers don't stream their cockpit view. That's a whole new way of doing things right there. See, the RPMs are down though. Probably better suited in third gear there. Because we're doing it wrong. You're probably doing what I do and you're lifting. Shit. Alright, I gotta go take the dog out. Be right back. Do a little bit more. This usually helps anyway. Getting the dog outside. Have a little walk around. I gotta go back into this one though. So, yeah, I'm like 3 seconds off still. Fuck, I'm off 2 seconds out of the top 10. I gotta get going. I gotta pretend like I'm Japanese for sure. This one replays. I'll be right back. This dog is freaking out. That's gotta mean something. Could be a Scream-like character upstairs trying to take the family out, and I gotta jump into action. So I don't have a camera to take with me, and I gotta mute the microphones. If I do something to somebody up there, I don't want to have any evidence. I meant the Scream though, not the dog or the family. Alright, I got like a 1:38 uptime. A 1 hour 38. I'm putting a 20-minute cap. Hey, YouTube, what's up? I'm putting a 20-minute cap on the assault on the top 10 here, and then we're done. Gotta get showered and like do outdoor stuff. Gotta go put it in the dirt, so to speak, as the metaphor goes. Meantime, let's do it. Should I wear my... I should wear my RaceBook socks, yeah! Oh, I should wear my Simgear.club RaceBook socks. See if they're good luck. I've never worn them. They come pre-cankled. Because of the way they do the applique. They like iron the... First they, I don't know if they bleach the top, and then they applique the top, like with an iron or something like that, or a heat press, and it like melts all the elastic in the top of the sock, so like they're totally blown out. Like in the like the top part, like above the ankle. So it's like a really squishy, oversized like foot part, and then like the ankle is like all like wah! So like it's just a bad fitting sock. I guess maybe if you get the smallest ones, maybe it works. I don't recall when I bought them there was a size. I don't even think we have them anymore. I think I bought a pair and then I told my brother, I said, take those off the store, those are awful. Whew. Here we go, assault. We need 2 seconds, maybe 3. Oh. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I made it. See, I should be in 3rd gear up this hill now. That was better. Hit the wall. That was really bad. See, that was awful. I can't do that. I gotta be like inside, like bouncing the right sides, like on those curves. And taking the straightest line possible. Kiss of death. Fuck. Slower. Bummer. It was the hill climb. Dude, you gotta have this thing pinned and you gotta shift at just the right moment where the traction loses or starts to slow you down. This is where your dinosaur arms has an advantage over me that I don't think I can overcome, to be honest with you. Because part of it is swimming the front tire through the corner. See, like right there, see how I had it kind of frozen there on the rev? Because I had the steering wheel stuck. Your boy Tt'ing will always say ABDC or whatever, always be doing something. Stayed in first gear. Stay in whatever gear you're in, I guess. I lift everywhere. It's the kiss of death. Oh, brother. Hi, YouTube. YouTube, hi. Check out Twitch, YouTube. Nope. I started off good. Try this line. Trying to work the slip angle so hard. Here we go. Fuck. Can't enter from the center like that. I gotta get further over to the right and kind of drive through straight, like, you know, touching one outside edge, inside, outside. Fuck. Back. I gotta shift and tap the brake and not lift. That's garbage. Man, this is hard. High stakes. Even if I get there, I don't expect to stay there. You can attack Titan, but to stay on top requires a lot of other things. Everybody knows where I lose time. for old time's sake. See how bad that was? Fudge! I'm getting serious. I'm starting to not swear. Man, if I could only get them all to go together. Come on, cat. Do magic. You are old and white, like Gandalf. That's probably not very good. That sucked. Gotta keep going. I might be in! I might be in! I might be in. No, I don't think so. I think it's a flat. I think 10 is a flat. Shit! Shit! My record is a 17-1. See what I mean about swimming it though? Like your swim is probably second to none because you're like on dinosaur arms, you know what I'm saying? Your head's really big and your arms are like this big. Your arms are really small, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing the controller thing like all these other cats. So that gives you a different advantage over somebody that's just doing a 1080 and, thingies. I know I have more. I'm just like I keep saying the recommended shift pattern, right? You know, like the little red number that comes down there to the right of your speed or your actual gear. Like I don't like totally like live on that, but like I'm looking at it, you know what I'm saying? And it's telling me something, and like out of force of habit, I'm like doing what it's suggesting, and it's messing me up, like in sections, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking like, you know, I'm so programmed to do it in this gear set, you know what I'm saying, and have this much power, like I'm struggling to like, you know, dial my shit back so I can, you know, hit the corners better. You see, I'm trying to like maximize the gears and the RPMs, and I'm overshooting the entrances. So, I mean, good on them, you know what I'm saying? This is like, you know, what the dude, this is what I was complaining about the community event. Like, this is a leaderboard. This is where you're supposed to have these types of things. You're supposed to like have to do like 5 laps and see how the tires react. See it, you know, if you do a second lap, it's better than the first lap. But we're just hanging out with your buddies, man. You don't want to like stick a fucking hot cigar on them to see if they fucking jump. Like that's weird old like Boy Scout shit. Let's race and see how everyone races together, not how they do math. Fuck math sometimes. My brain is cooked by the time I get to these guys too, because they're like central time zones, so it's 7 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock by the time I get to them. And I had already done Tim's, like, you know, practice race and practicing, and, like, then I do Tim's race, and, like, I am crunching the fucking numbers, you know what I'm saying, when I'm doing Tim's stuff. And, you know, it hurts my brain. I'm just gonna come right out there and say it. Like, I guess I'm not, like, you know, mad that these guys want to do what they want to do. It's just, like I keep saying, like, you know, if, like, you tell someone a joke, and, like, if you're the only one that gets it, you know, my wife tells me this all the time, it's not funny. Or if the practical joke is on the person, you know, the one person, it's just, you know, more than likely it's not going to be funny. Attack on Titan! Right here, man. Oh, I thought I was dead. There's one section that I really messed up bad. I messed the uphill up. Because, like, there was a time where I popped it into gear and it wasn't right. I'm using your settings, by the way, on the in-car. I'm doing the 50-50 back one. I think, anyway. Cross my fingers. Mother... Ah! Dude, do I have any more laps in me? Did you go down a peg? I think you might have went down a peg. I don't know if I have any more laps in me. The best a man can get. Ooh, Gillette. The best a man can get. Ooh, Gillette. The best a man can get. Ooh, Gillette.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, dude who told me to shut up. Oh, there's a million other people to watch, man. They're gonna fall for that shit. I can tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you which one I ain't. It's this one, mother. Beat it. Beat it, you jive ass mother. Oh, Gillette. The best a man can get. Oh, Gillette. I call this one the truck driver. I know, I can't do it anymore. I'm too uncoordinated. Obviously, I can't make the fucking top 10 like my 60-year-old friend. God dang it.
Now back end out nicely here. Stay on the gas. Yeah, good. Beautiful.
What kind of person comes into a chat like that and tells somebody to shut up? What are you, 9? 10? 11? You kiss your mama with that mouth? Oh yeah, you probably come in and say, my mama's dead or something stupid like that. Here's something for you, brother. TMI. Too much information from you. Sing along. You'll live longer. Got no joy in your life, come on here and that's the first thing you say. No good. I need to put a rule into my chat rules or whatever that says the first person to come in and says something negative has to buy 5 gift subs and leave in disgrace. Come back in a week and apologize to everybody for being a prick. That was really nice. That one right there was nice. Look at that swim. I think I was Michael Phelps doing a breaststroke there. Oh my God. Can I manage the bush? No, it's not enough. Son of a... It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Dude, I know I got a second in here somewhere. There's a couple of braking zones, either where I'm hitting the brakes and I shouldn't be, or like I'm not doing it deep enough. Like here, I lost a bunch of time in that run. I did shit there, but I did okay here. Hope everyone's watching how important that fucking swim is. It is so important. Doing a lot of sacrificing here. second above it. Ah! Fuck. Dude, I was a second above my last time. Fuck. Shit! Hi, YouTube, hi. Do one more, you get banned from YouTube for life. That's the new rule that the moderators put in. Chat spammers get fucking 2-month bans. Oh, I hit the wrong gear. I'm making stuff up and I paid for it. Sorry, everybody. Here we go! Good news! I'm in a good mood. You can stay for now. He's like, I am YouTube. That was pretty close. Gonna try and swim my way up to Josie Wales. Man, swimming like Michael Phelps. Can I do the bush? Sit in there just right. Get the fuck in there! You're out, Japan! You're out! You're out! You're out! For now. Yeah! Yeah, take away that 0. I'm number 1. Huh. Coming for you, Josie Wales. Coming for you, Josie Wales. Coming for you, Josie Wales. Yeah. Woo! Woo! No, YouTube. That was your boy just putting it in the squeaking it right to the inside of the top 10. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna frame that on my fucking wall. Me underneath all those Japanese people. Oh. I feel like I'm Logan Paul or Jake Paul walking through the S Forest back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah! That is top 10. By a 10th. By a 10th. By literally 1/10. 067 is the one that I just knocked out of the top 10. So I won't be there for long. So probably by the time this lap is over, it'll be off. I'm so fucking thrilled. Can you tell? Whew! I'm super stoked about that. Sorry, YouTube, if I feel like you've been slighted by me. It's not me, it's YouTube. YouTube has a very severe chat delay, so it's pretty much impossible to do YouTube chat effectively. Twitch is like, you know, a 5-second delay, like less than that. It's like almost like instant ultra low latency or whatever. But YouTube, on the other hand, you know what I mean? They're not all there with like the live content, no matter how, like, you know, they try and tell you they are or they aren't. So YouTube, like, really is pushing creators to put themselves into that, you know, short category, you know, so like they can get more junk to like fill their servers, so like, you know, they have, you know, more waste for you to scroll through every day. Dude, it's totally exhausting. Like I mean, and I'm doing it fucking twice as much as you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I run this default setting always. I've always run a default setting. The only thing I do differently with this one now, because I think it's so much more, like, there's so much more detail to the force feedback, I've turned it down, like, 2 or 3 clicks. So, go ahead and post your time as it is with, yeah! Sorry. Oh, it's too small. Fuck. It's too small. Wow. Dude, I just want to, like, you know, have a little recognition every now and again, because, like, I've been here for a really long time. I've supported all these people and these places and these things. And you know what I've gotten? I've gotten less than a pair of gloves out of a deal, you know, over the years. Never gotten a trip to Germany. Never gotten invited to, you know, anything cool or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just, it is what it is. Oh, did I click out of it? I must have. Maybe that's a better picture. Maybe I can see it. Yep, I can see it. Fantastic. I had to make a, I had to make something else out of it. I had to make something else. Oh, I lost that too. Oh well, fuck it. Well, that's it, man. Whew. I did. I think I'm gonna post the replay too. Did you post your replay? I'm gonna post the replay. I need the controller, man. Whew. Yep. Shit. Oh, that's thunder. Sorry, I'm like concentrating. Whew. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm sure you're talking about how I'm unk at typing with a controller. I think I'm better at doing it with other shit. Yeah, dude, I mean, that was so awesome, dude. Like, I like doing this. This is a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Having friends to play games with is why you play games. You don't play games to sit in the basement by yourself and be a fucking troll in someone else's lobby. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what this has become. And a lot of people complain about sim racing lately too, because like people are just alone. You know what I'm saying? And they're like not willing to like reach out or interact with other people because they're not willing to put forth the effort and stuff like that. I mean, everybody has to fight the urge to not do that, or to do that and like do the opposite. You know what I mean? Reach out to people, do community things, because like lately I've been doing that, And it's way better than, like, you know, the way I've been doing it before. Like, I still won't talk to you during a race because I'm doing racing things and streaming at the same time. I don't have time to divert my energy to, like, listen to what Cole's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that is, like, of no consequence to me because he's talking about it constantly. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm talking about it constantly. So why do I need to listen to him, too? So I got my own thing going on. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody watching, and I appreciate the people that I've met along the way and the things that we've got to do, because, like, that's a lot of fun. What do we call this? Circuit X? Probably already gone. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Indeed. Indeed.
Leave me alone, I know what to do.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Check us out on Twitch, too. Really cool. All right, well, they're gone. I'm gonna do one more. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna do one more for good measure. I gotta find my gloves. I tossed them like 7 different times. I threw them so many times, I've lost them. I don't even know where they are anymore. Anybody see where I threw my gloves? Fucking probably threw them to Japan to see if anyone wanted to borrow them for good luck. Ha ha! Yeah, boy! Now I gotta try and beat you by any means necessary, Josie. If I gotta fucking go to like 180 degrees of rotation on my steering wheel, I might do it.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I'm even still streaming on YouTube. I probably am. I hit the X button on the browser by accident. I don't really care, though. I don't need it. Whoa, what's that noise? Oh, it's the controller, dude. The controller's over there making the doot, 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 and it, like, totally scared the shit out of me. That was really bad. That's not going to be the key to my success today. Didn't I say 1? Man. It's 1. How are these entries that I'm trying to tweak on? Are they any good? There's an off-camber here I'm trying to avoid. There's bumps to the inside there where it's too brown. I'm trying to avoid those too so they don't kick me out into that bump. I want to try and max out the revs too. That's how I want to do it. A little too much chip in there at the top of the hill, but I'm okay with it. See how this goes. Lots of revs. Lots of straight lines. I might have got you. I might have got you by a 100th or 200ths. I think. I'm done. I won't go anymore. We've bested each other. Fantastic, dude. Virtual high five to you and me, man. Dude, old guy assault on the top 10. What's up? So yeah, it's like I thought, man, like I was saying earlier, it has to do with the gears that you're using. The gear set that you're using, like, is like key here. You gotta go down a gear. Everywhere you were up a gear before, you gotta be down a gear. This will allow you to make those corners the way you need to. Super epic, man. So I gotta fucking save this one too, right? Sure, why not? I'll say TT number 2. I went faster this time. I have another half a second in the car. You heard that, right? I definitely think I'm holding a little bit more on the vehicle. YouTube, I don't even know if the chat's connected anymore, so if you're saying stuff, I'm so sorry. We're about to close this one out anyway. We've achieved all our goals for the day. We actually overdid it a slight amount, but the reward was worth it. I mean, clearly this is one of those things like, you know, when I was doing Dirt Rally, right, I realized like at some point that some of the leaderboards were weak because people just didn't want to do them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you went and looked around on the leaderboards, you could see which ones they were. Like leaderboards for wet tracks and stuff like that, and wet races were super, super soft. So like you could get in there and be like, you know, top 5, top 10, top 20, relatively easy. The longer, the harder the track, the easier it was. I'm just surprised that we were able to get in on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because Gran Turismo is a way, like, populated service. And, like, you know, there's a lot of people that, like, do this, you know what I'm saying? Because they like rally, and it's their entryway to have a lot of different games and different cars. I mean, that's why I play this game still. There's so many different disciplines to get yourself involved in, and it was like, Gran Turismo was pre-Project Cars, you know what I'm saying? Then Project Cars came along with a multi-discipline type game. And, like, you know, the rest is history. Fucking 10 seconds slower than my last top time. Oh shit. Strap in there, buddy. I'm not squeezing any more out, so it's on you. I don't expect to be there for long anyway. I'm already out. You're already out. Fuck, Josie, you're already out. We're done. As I take this screenshot, well, shit. Like I said, enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts. I know, right? The fuck? This sucks. Fuck you, Japan. Damn. You'll make it back, dude. You're fast. Don't worry. That sucks. I just wanted to be in there for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping for a solid 8 and have you just be 9th and we bump that guy out. Fuck no, man. Shit. Fuck! Let's get out of here, man. Don't fall for it. Probably a fucking bot. Probably a bot, man. No big deal. Don't sweat it, Josie. I know you're awesome, even if you do use 360 degrees of rotation. I do all types of shit that's fucking probably considered cheating too, so fuck it. You know, the people that use controllers probably think I'm cheating by using a direct drive wheelbase. The people that, you know, play with, you know, Logitech G29s probably think I cheat because they think I'm buying performance. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, whatever. Because I get beat by people with, I got beat on fucking Thursday by someone that uses a Logitech wheelbase, so whatever. It is what it is. Don't hate the player, y'all. Hate the game. Get better or get off. Go play Legos. Go build models. Can't take the pressure. I can't take the pressure. I'll just tell you right now. That's why I stopped. The pressure was too much for me, man, and it was affecting like every other aspect of my life, and like I just had to get off the ride. It was just the end of it. Flat out. I knew it was the end when no one else wanted, like the people that I wanted to race with didn't want to race with me anymore. I was like, that's it, I guess. You know, I'm happy to do the things that I do with Tim, and that's why I put so much effort in. Like, you know, I just want to appreciate, you know, him for bringing me to like the level that I'm at now. Because like, if it weren't for him and these other guys being my teammate, would have never got to this point. You know what I mean? I never gave those guys credit enough, like when it was necessary. I always apologize for that, you know, but like, you know, you can't like, you know, once you break that trust and all like, you know, those relationships, you can never rebuild them. That's all there is to it. I thought I had 400 cars, lady. Oh, it's because I sold 6? Or 16 or whatever. I sold 14 cars, so... whatever. I don't care. Go into the land of the living here. I'm done. I don't know where this fucking valley is, so I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's east or west. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Da 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 Dr. D Doctor da 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 Dr. D Doctor da 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 D Dr. D Doctor I know you're dreaming of me. And my 700th of a second. That's all the differences between me and you. Such a short distance, this space between us. Even though it's an ocean away, brother. Yeah. My favorite.
But currently all marshal posts are not reporting rain.
The marshals must be having a beer then.
Let the battle rage on of the colonies versus the crown. I fully expect to not be here later on today. I expect to get a message in my phone somewhere along the lines in between now and I go to bed saying, sorry about your luck, dude. I take your 7/10 and I fucking raise you a second. And I'll be long out of the top 10 by then. Shit! See, that's the thing. That's why I'll never win. I'll never win another race online ever again. I'm convinced, and I know it, and I've come to grips with it. That's why I just don't even try. Because, like, I'm not willing to cheat. I'm not willing to crash you. I'm not willing to cut the track. I'm not willing to do any of that stuff that someone else is. So, I've come to grips with it. I'm happy about it. You know what I mean? I enjoy what I do and how I do it and when I get to do it, if I get to do it. Because if I don't get to do it, I usually get put in a bad mood a little bit. You know, this is my yoga, this is my Pilates, this is my pin trading. You know, I'm a ham radio operator. I'm a ham on my radio, and I'm the operator. So, like I've been saying for a while now, we are the new communicators. Join us. Resistance is futile. Woo! I'm gonna hand out some subs on Twitch here the next time we do one of these. Don't do that shit. You know what I mean? You know how I used to spin the wheel? I would spin the wheel to try and, like, you know, make sure it was off. Don't ever do that anymore. They've changed the way that these wheelbases center in the last update. And I never noticed on this one. I gotta double check. I gotta plug it in and find out. they like go 15 degrees left and right, and that's it now. They used to kind of go like 180 and then like, you know, like they would go left and then right and then back to center. They don't do that anymore. So if you off center that, like, you know, positioning sensor and that optical sensor, and it like, you know, it turns on, like I've had a couple of times where I've had to turn it off and on again in order to get it to, like, you know, center and stuff like that. So if you're using DD1, DD2 on 474, please pay attention to that, because you don't want to mess that up, because it's really easy to have that thing freak out. We still don't know, and we will never know what happened to this wheelbase to cause it to fail the way it did, but hey, at least it's running really good now, man. It's like my new favorite thing. So join us next time for more Dark Side Kilometer Show. Bye.